Solomon was back at school, and when Solomon was at school, he was walking. Mr. Warner took Solomon to David and Cain. Right, Solomon, now let's go to see Katie and David Solomon right now. It is okay. And until we get to David and Katie's taxi, I want completely utterly silence. Oh, and Mr. Warner, I want you to slam my K76's store because it has a rusty bolt in it. Okay. And Solomon, Mr. Warner is not warning you when he's banging the door shut. But it's going to hurt my ear. Good. And hopefully it deafs you too. And Solomon says, Mr. Warner, can you not slam the door because you don't want tinnitus back? Shut up, Solomon, about your tinnitus and be quiet, what Mr. Canaan said, and be silent. Or I will stamp on your new iMac when it comes on August. Okay. Alright. Now, you know this. Here. Can you please be quiet, Solomon? So when someone was outside, there was a very, very big loud bell behind him. It was on the wall somewhere, and the colour was his not favourite colour, because he did like black, but Mr. Canaan had a black bell. And when Solomon went past the bell, Mr. Canaan pushed the button what said home phone, and the bell went in. Can you please be quiet, Solomon? Outside the horn went in. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 Solomon, I said be quiet, Solomon. I'm sorry, you know that man right there saying hello, he said it like near 20 times to me, because you know he's just a weirdo. Don't be so rude, Solomon, that's duration, and duration can't say goodbye, because it's a very sad story, it's hello, and I can't tell the story because it's home time. And Mr. Canaan looked into his pockets to see if he had his phone. And there was nothing in that pocket, so he tried the other pocket. And he looked in the other pocket, and Mr. Warner forgot his phone to show Katie the CCTV camera. Disaster. Now, Solomon, I'm not going to warn you when I'm using a H5 machine for using a H5 machine next to when I'm using it next to you and playing Mr. Canaan. But the H5 machine's gonna hurt my ear, and I went to a loud movie called The Marbles, and it was very loud. Well, that would be tough luck, and it's good. Now, I advise the tip picked, or I'll tell YouTube to delete your 500N account, or I will just delete it by hand. And the H5 machine went in. Could Mr. Canaan come and tell Mr. Canaan, can you come to the taxis? I forgot my phone, and on my phone is a CCTV camera app, and can you push it and take the phone to me? Okay, and I had a phone machine, because it was next to someone's ear, eardrum. Can you zip it about your eardrum, Solomon? About 10 minutes later, Mr. Canaan came out the loudest door, and the doors, sorry guys, And the door was called the M569 industrial door. The reason why it's the loudest door, because it was a very stiff door, what was there for about 5 to 10 to maybe even 50 years, and it doesn't close softly, it makes a bang. And Mr. Kinane pushed the button to open the door because he was lazy to not open the door. And when he pushed the door button, it went in. Away from the door, please. Here, Zip picked about what everyone's solving. So Mr. Kinane slammed the door shut behind him. And it went in. What is from Mr. Kinane? Good! It is an industrial door, and industrial doors are loud when they bang shut. Now, here's your phone. And Mr. Warner had forgotten to Mr. Kinane forgotten to get his swipe, so he said, "Can I borrow your swipe for a second?" Yes. And he put it there, and the door went opening. He said, "Can you put the beam down, Mr. Kinane?" "No, you cannot put it down, Simon, because it's in an industrial door and back to maximum volume. And I don't know the password, and it was Mrs. Kinane made that wheel up, and the industrial door went in." And when Solomon was next to Mr. Warner, Katie came out of a taxi. "Well, how was Simon's day at school?" Simon had the worst day at school ever. What happened this time? Solomon made very, very bad choices and threw his chips with red sauce on the ground and ran away, and he also shouted at Mr. Kinane's face. How old's Mr. Kinane? About 75 years old, being ill. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Kinane forgot to tell him about the bills we use in the H5 machines. And what is the bills? And he went, "Oh no, I forgot it to get the bills." And it used in the H5 machine went in. "Could Mr. Kinane go to turn right to the taxi? I forgot to take the bills with me," because Solomon was threatening to run away to the taxi itself. The H5 machine, industrial one, went in. "Here!" And Katie said, "Silence, Simon." "Thank you, Katie." So using this fight button, and it went in. Here, it's so loud up there. Good. It's supposed to be loud. And if it wasn't loud, how would we hear it, Simon? Mr. Kinane came and got in the build and banged the door loud. And he went in. "Jesus! Don't insult Jesus, Simon. He looks after people." And when Solomon was next to Mr. Warner did a very, very, very loud cough. His throat was that ticklish, he didn't have time to warn Solomon. And so Mr. Warner, and someone says, "Are you going to warn me if you cough?" And he went, "Aha! You didn't warn me." And he coughed, Mr. Warner. Some people cough, you know, Solomon. Some people sneeze. They can't warn you all the time. The bill in total is £199,888,988,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000. And Katie said, "Wow, that is the most expensive, priceless bill you can imagine in history." And then the jump scare happened. Okay, so if you're doing a jump scare, if you're doing ever a jump scare, don't film it because it's a jump scare, Andrew. So you can film there. And when Solomon expects Katie to shout, "Get in that taxi! Get your belt on! I don't want to peek out of you, Solomon!" And so when she says, "You don't like to scare the flipping crap out of me." Good. How dare you get those big bills? Why, disgusting. And someone says, "Well, do you not know I have such a sore ear for watching a Marvels movie?" "Well, you did pick to watch the White movie, and I'm getting your bag and banging the doors shut of the taxis. That's gonna scare me, Katie." Good! And hopefully your tinnitus comes back for 5.5 years. Now get in that taxi and get your belt now and be quiet. Okay, Katie. Katie, don't slam the car door. I have tinnitus. Shut up, Solomon, about your tinnitus and be quiet. And I'm banging that door, however I want to. Jesus! He was wrong. Now get in that taxi and get your belt on right now and be quiet. No wait, what number is it right now? Andrew, what number is it?